Hey my people, I'm doing good and I hope that you too doing good. In this video, I'm gonna explain you about TBS, that mean turtle body soup with CRT. So let's begin the video. Before enter into the video, let's see the introduction about what are the topics I'm gonna cover in this video. The first topic is what is turtle soup. Second topic is what are the different types of turtle soup. Third topic is what are the difference between TBS and TWS. TBS stands for turtle body soup and TWS stands for turtle beak soup. And the final topic is about how to include TBS, that means turtle body soup with CRT for entry and make the trade more probability. These are the 4 important topics which I'm gonna explain in this video. And one more thing, before entering the video, let me tell you an important message that don't skip even a single second of the video and be ready with a notepad and a pen, because the information which I'm gonna share with you is priceless. At first, let us see what is turtle soup, and this is the graphitical example of turtle soup. I will say you about turtle soup in simple words. Listen carefully. The manipulation of the all highs or lows is called as turtle soup. Again, in a very simple words, purging the all highs or lows is called as turtle soup. This is an example of an bearish turtle soup, and from this image you can clearly see that the old high was purged and the market moves towards downside. And then this is an example of a bullish turtle soup, and you can see clearly that after the old low got purged, the market starts moving upwards. And these are the clean and clear basics of turtle soup. Now let's see about the types of turtle soup. Actually, there are 2 types of turtle soup out there. They are turtle body soup and turtle beak soup, which are TBS and TWS. At this moment, I need to say you all one thing, that don't use TBS and TWS on the higher time frame, where you gonna choose your CRT candle with your key level. Only use TBS and TWS on the lower time frame, where you gonna take the model 1 entry after your higher time frame confirmation. For example, if you are analyzing 4-hour time frame, to choose your CRT candle and key level. Choose it as usual. To include TBS or TWS on this. After you complete analyzing the 4-hour time frame with your CRT candle and key level, you need to switch your chart to 5 minutes for entry. Only at that moment for taking the entry, use TBS and TWS and don't use it on the higher time frame while choosing your CRT candle and key level, and don't get confused of it. And don't worry, I will explain you with a chart example so that you will clearly understand it. Now let's see about the difference between turtle body soup and turtle beak soup, which means TBS and TWS. As you see on the image, look carefully at the left side image. The turtle soup has been happened with a body close candle, and that was called as TBS, which means turtle body close. And now look carefully on the image present in the right side. The turtle soup happened with wicks are called as TWS, which means turtle wig soup. And now we are on our final step of how to include TBS with CRT to take the entry and how to make the trade more probability. Before entering with the chart examples, I will give you some clarification about TBS and TWS with bullish and bearish explanation. Look at this image. It's a bearish TBS. The first candle, which manipulates our turtle soup, they all high with a closed body candle, and that was called as TBS, which mean turtle body soup. And now this is an example of bullish TBS. Look at the image carefully. The first candle, which manipulates our turtle soup, the all high with a closed body candle, and that was called as turtle body soup. The examples of TBS has been over. Now look at this image. This is an clean example of bearish TWS, which means turtle wig soup. The first candle, which manipulates our turtle soup, the all high was not closed with a body and left with an wick, and this is called as TWS, which means turtle wig soup. And now this is an example of bullish TWS. Now look at the image carefully. The first candle, which manipulates our turtle soup, the old low was not closed with a body and left with an wick, and this is called as TWS, which means turtle wick soup. And now everyone will have and doubt that which has the high probability, TBS or TWS. The answer is TBS. Yes, TBS has the probability than TWS because only TBS entry can make you a consistency trader. Now, let us see it with this chart example. So, you will clearly understand it why TBS is higher probability than TWS. Let's start. At first, the image which was in front of you was an higher time frame chart, which means HTF. It was an 4-hour chart where we are gonna choose our CRT candle and our clean key level. Remember one thing, don't see turtle body soup, which means TBS, and turtle wick soup, which means TWS, on the higher time frame where you are gonna choose your CRT candle and the key level. Analyze the higher time frame as usual how you analyze for CRT. From this image you can understand that as usual on the higher time frame the CRT candle has been marked with a key level. And note one more thing, after the second candle manipulated, the third candle has not started to distribute and it has failed by purging the second candle. If you see the image clearly, you will get it. Now let us see why it has happened and what's the reason behind it. For that, we can switch our chart to 5 minutes because for 4-hour HTF analysis, which means higher time frame, we have to look for an entry on 5 minutes. That's an usual CRT rule. Now we have switched our chart to 5 minutes. So this is our lower time frame where we are gonna take the entry of the higher time frame we analyzed before. Here you can see clearly I have marked the candle 1, 2 and 3. On the second candle, after manipulating our first candle, which means CRT candle, we had a TWS, which means turtle wick soup, with our model 1 entry confirmation. But even before reaching 50% of the CRT candle, it has been failed by the third candle. The reason behind it was TWS, which mean turtle weak soup, because it has low probability. Now let us see another chart example. Again, for our chart, where we gonna choose our CRT candle and our clean key level. Again and again I am remembering you, don't mix TBS and TWS with your HTF, which means higher time frame. On higher time frame, we have to analyze as usual how we pick our CRT candle with the key level. Now look at the image carefully. We got our CRT candle, which I was marked as 1, and the next candle has manipulated the CRT candle, which I was mentioned as 2, and then the third candle starts to distribute without any fail, which I have marked as 3. Now let's see why it has played well and what's the reason behind it. For that, we have to switch our chart to 5 minutes, because as I said already, for 1 hour HTF analysis, which means higher time frame analysis, we have to look for an entry on 5 minutes as usual CRT rules. And now we have switched our chart to 5 minutes. So this is our lower time frame where we are gonna take the entry of the higher time frame which we analyzed before. Here you can see clearly I have marked the candle 1, 2 and 3. On the second candle, after manipulating the first candle, which means the CRT candle, we had a TBS, which means turtle body soup, with our model 1 entry confirmation. And as soon as with TBS and model 1 confirmation, the third candle starts to distribute without any fail. The reason began this clean perfect move was TBS, which means turtle body soup, which happened on the second candle with our model 1 entry confirmation. From this, we can clearly understand that TBS has the highest probability on the LTF, which means lower time frame, while taking an entry. And now the conclusion is, if you use TBS, which means turtle body soup, on the lower time frame after higher time frame analysis with CRT, the probability of the trade will be high and you will become consistent in trading. And that's all, guys. Thanks for watching, and if you need more exclusive knowledge like this, don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't forget to follow me on Twitter.